Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've got a little bit more cleanup to do here. I know I said I'd be spending down the gold in between episodes, and I intend to do that. I haven't done it for the last couple of episodes, mostly because I've been kind of pressed for time, but here we are. So I'm not going to spend down the gold right now, we'll just let it accumulate. I'm not too concerned about it. I would like to get some cleanup done over here. I believe Georgia should be ours de jure. Yes, indeed. All of this, actually, should be ours de jure. The question is, do we want to go after Georgia separately? They're a ways away from the rest of these guys. I think the answer to that is yes. Did we get White Horde? We did. So everything over here should have de jure. All of this. Beautiful. So that's just going to be a matter of very rapid cleanup. I think we'll get Georgia taken care of right now. Let's raise up somewhere around here. We'll raise our men-at-arms, a few levy troops. Game is a little laggy at this stage, but I mean, it's like super late game, right? So I'm not shocked about that. We'll summon the physician. This is enough forces. We, however, are going to need to wait a little bit on our men-at-arms. Okay, it's going to be about 50 days. Well, that'll be fine. There's also apparently a dangerous faction. I don't think this is a real faction. These are going to recalculate, right? I'm 99% sure they're going to recalculate. We just had a worthiest of the champion successor. Now, we're lacking a lot of accolades here. We just had a successor. There's already somebody here? Okay. Sure. That seems very strange, but I guess we'll accept it. We've got 25 days until our men-at-arms turn up here. Fantastic. It definitely takes us a while to get our troops around. But I mean, given the size of our empire, I'm not shocked about that. We just had another worthiest of the champions successor. Okay. Well, we can't seek a worthy accolade successor. All of our champions are dying very, very quickly. And I'm guessing it's to do with plague. Do we have plague in our capital? Yeah, this is probably what's happening here. That'll go away soon enough. I'm not super concerned about it, but it is vaguely annoying. Okay, we're going to group these guys together, and we're going to go fight them. That will stack wipe them nice and easily, and this war will be over quite quickly. Honestly, the longest part of it is probably going to be raising the army. Perhaps he's right. Okay. So they're going to be running away here, and I want to split off our siege force. I don't want to chase with our siege weapons. So we're just going to have these guys head off. Do we have a siege commander at this point? Hopefully we do. We didn't previously. Oof. There's this guy. We could pay to recruit him. Done. 17 gold. It's worth it. So we're going to come up over this way and try to chase these lads on down. Looks like we're going to catch them in the mountains. I don't care about them being defender in the mountains. They die no matter what. So this is fine. And in the meantime, of course, their capital is being sieged. Fantastic. So the question then becomes, is this enough to end the war? I think that's reliant on captures, probably. Nope, it was enough. Okay. Oh, we did get a capture. Even then, it would have been enough. I like it. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. So that's Georgia under our control. Now, of course, we do have a dangerous faction, and we don't have too many vassals right now. I actually expected that we would, but it seems okay for the moment. Okay. So I do want to start thinking about taking all of this over. And we should do this all in one go, I think. So one troop raise should be sufficient. We just do de jure claim here, de jure claim here, de jure claim here, and a de jure claim here. There we go. And then these two we can do probably individually or even together. We could do them together. That would work as well. Out of curiosity, what do we have for de jure here? That's a lot, but it's not the entire title. We might want to fish for a claimant instead. I'm not convinced that we're going to get one. This is inauspicious. We'll take a look at that after. And of course, we need to start coming down over this way as well. Persian Empire we can actually create, and that would be all ours de jure. So that seems good. I'm wondering if we would be able to offer vassalage. Yes, we can offer vassalage to this guy anyway. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but it was somebody. Up here. Okay, that's fine. Cleanup is cleanup. So let's head in down this way, raise up our forces around here, I think. And we'll raise up enough to split our force. Excellent. So now we have too many vassals, of course, because we offered this guy vassalization. So we need to grant him over, and he should be where? What is the de jure here? Hermia? So Bulgaria holds that. So we would grant him this vassal. Like so. We can also send him a gift to boost his opinion by a lot, and then demand his conversion. I would like him to be converted over. So we'll do something along the lines of that. Very well. You can have 900 gold. We really don't care. Smallpox is a thing. We have achieved smallpox. We're a little brighter. We have reduced disease symptoms. Our leprosy was always going to kill us young. But also getting smallpox, yeah, we're not going to last very long. That's fine. We're going to have to deal with factionalism. The question is, once we get these wars, well, can we live long enough to get these wars taken care of? And then after that, we're going to have some succession issues. So there's an independence faction right now, even before we die. I'm going to send this lady a gift for 78 opinion and demand conversion. I'm going to send gifts to everyone in this faction, even if they already have a modifier, because this is probably more valuable to us. Okay, a lot of these are actually reducing their opinion of us by overriding the modifier. That's awkward. But some of them are getting a lot better. Okay, I should definitely pay closer attention to the modifier, but I wanted to do that to make sure that we'd have situations where these guys are, like, what am I trying to say here? Where I wanted to make sure they have as much modifier as they can from giving gifts, because we have diplomatic focus this life. Next life, we won't. Also, our player heir is currently imprisoned by us. Let's just release her. Okay. So that'll be fine. She is currently married to this guy. She has multiple children. We should also release this granddaughter. Okay. We're probably not going to survive even this 37 days. I expect us to die very, very soon here. Very unfortunate to get smallpox like that, but we'll see. 15 days. 10 days. We're over our vassal limit. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. We gained a stress level because our friend died. Okay, so that's just a fertility reduction at this level. That's not too bad. Actually, athletic would give us a boost to our health. Done. It's only a small boost to our health, but if we can survive smallpox, that's a big deal. We'll see if it happens. So these guys are not going to be a problem once we start wrapping up these wars, which will happen very quickly, now that we've raised our forces. That's the longest part of this. So this is going to stack wipe, and what I want to do now is leave behind our siege force here, have them be a separate thing, led by a siege leader, ideally. This guy. And the rest of our forces are going to head over and stop this siege from occurring. Okay. The AI thinks that we're overextended because we're in 4 wars. We're not, but they think that. That is why they are currently brewing up this faction. That faction will start to go away as they realize that this isn't actually a problem for us. So we're going to head up over this way. They can send their ultimatum in 7 months right now. I want to send this guy a gift. This is a new leader. He is currently 62. Okay, that's not actually going to do anything. Okay. That's noted. These guys are running off. That's very rude of them. I guess we'll come down this way. And we'll just siege here in Tripoli. Okay, we actually survived smallpox. Wow. I'm shocked. I really thought that was going to kill us. But no, we survived it. Remarkable stuff. So this war's over. Let's enforce those demands. There we go. And now I want to embark and head off over this way. Actually, no. I want to come here, and then I want to have these guys embark and head over to probably Crete. I don't think Cyprus is where we want to be. We'll find out. So this faction is still currently a thing. We'll see if it is after we finish up these wars. It shouldn't be a thing. They're not going to have a good time. This war is, of course, over. We'll enforce those demands. We'll embark these lads. And yeah, it looks like they're probably on Crete. We can land on Cyprus here and start sieges, so. Yeah, fantastic. So we're just going to stack wipe his army here. This is a city holding. Sure. So we would just need to divide this force in half, which is exactly what we're going to do, and come out and start slow sieging out here. Looks good. 45% war score at this point, and ticking hasn't started to be a thing. Well, let's get Cyprus under our control. We're at 78% war score from that. Are we going to end the war just from controlling Cyprus? We might. That would be good. Yes. Fantastic. So enforce those demands, and of course, disband our troops. Now, we have too many vassals, and we absolutely need to handle that. We have a dynasty legacy here. What do we even want to take? We're not going to get too much further. Heroes of old would be kind of funny, but no. I don't think we'll go that route. Desirable match is useful. Actually, additional fertility wouldn't be bad. So let's do that. Do we have anyone that we can transfer de jure? We do. This guy. So that sounds good. From there, the question becomes, how many more vassals do we need to get rid of? This is a kingdom, this is a kingdom, and this is a kingdom. Those are all new. So we need to get rid of 3? Sure. Okay. Who do we have currently that is imprisoned by us? Actually, this guy. We can revoke his title. We have a reason to do so. Wonderful. And then we can give that to probably Lotharingia here. So we can grant this guy the title of Kingdom of Frisia and everything underneath it. Done. So that's perfect. That puts us at still 3 direct vassals. Hang on. Something's not right here. There we go. There was a de jure vassal not there. Okay. 2 direct vassals is better. This guy is imprisoned. King of Burgundy. We could combine together Burgundy and Italy. Sure. Why not? So, Italy, you get to also control Burgundy at this point. We need to have double kings underneath us, so that'll be fine. We have this duchy rank realm here, but we have 2 vassals that we can grant to rightful liege, and we'll do both of those. So now we're 1 direct vassal above. What else do we have as far as, like, imprisoned kings go? Well, we can just go into our prisoner tab here and sort by rank. Beautiful. So we've got Vladimir here. So where is his title? His title's up here. Yeah. So we'll just revoke that. And that can be merged with Novgorod. This is making powerful vassals, but it has to happen, right? We don't really have a choice. So the Kingdom of Vladimir will go in. We cannot grant this title. It should be leased out to our court chaplain if we do not have one. Okay, so we're going to have to let this tick for a moment until these get auto-leased. Which is, of course, very sad. What should happen on the month tick? There we go. So now we can give this over here. There we go. Perfect. So that's fine, and this is not our vassal, so that's fine. We'll get rid of all of these. We don't need to get any more vassals combined together, but we should restore accolades. I want to check into our champions and accolades here. Do we have somebody here? Actually, yeah. Cool. Can we restore any of our existing accolades, though? The answer is no. So that is, of course, very, very sad. Okay, so this faction is going to fire. Yeah, it definitely is. Current leader is Jazeera, with 86 opinion. Okay. Actually, he has negative faction commitment. Okay. And he left that. So now it's Zenzir, who is the current leader. Okay, I'm going to start raising our forces over here. And we are planning to fight them. Absolutely. We can restore an accolade at this point, so that would be Diara that we would restore here. Of course, we don't have a successor for this at this point, so we'll seek a worthy successor. Okay. Wonderful. So we'll just continue to do this. Yep, these ransoms are all fine for the moment. And we'll raise up what forces we can here. It's going to take some time. Here's that independence demand. We will not be threatened. Rally the troops. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split off some forces here. This is enough. And we're going to put in a siege leader, and we're going to start slow sieging his capital until such a time as our men-at-arms show up here. We're still raising forces, but that slow siege is going to take a while. We really do want those men-at-arms to show up. So now the question is, yeah, the King of Zenzir is the leader here. So this seems fine. This is an independence war, and we'll get that dealt with. So we've currently got about 50,000 troops here. What's their total count? 290? Okay, we should probably raise up a few forces. There's another faction theoretically behind this. This is populists. Okay, I'm going to send a gift here, and a gift here, and a gift here. And they still have a lot of faction commitment, but the primary reason behind that was to boost their reasons for accepting conversion. Beautiful. So a bunch of them are indeed going to convert. That looks excellent. That guy refused, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Our men-at-arms have arrived. Fantastic. So now we're going to siege down his capital very quickly. The question is he in his capital? He is. We could theoretically end this war right here and right now. But we didn't. It was reliant on a capture, and it did not happen. So instead, we're just going to walk down over here. Now, the game's going to be very laggy while this all happens. I want to check to see... Yeah, he is still in his capital. I'm noting this army down here and wondering where they're planning on going. But this is fine. We have ticking war score on our side at this point, and I think it's very unlikely that they end up winning this war. It is mathematically possible if we were to just stop doing anything right now, but obviously we're not going to do that. Okay. So, checking in here, yeah, they have partial control of Hamadan. That's fine. I'm really not too concerned about this war. I'm slightly concerned about further factionalism beyond it, though. So, there's this guy. Demand conversion is unavailable on him. Okay. Let's send him a gift. That's not going to help matters. Sure. So then we've got these Catholic populists, Palabia here. We'll send her a gift for 81 opinion, and we'll demand her conversion. She'll likely convert. I would not like to fight any other factions while we're fighting this. That's the thing. So we're going to head up to Alboon up here. She did indeed convert. That's a good sign. We're at 35% war score. Ticking is going pretty well as of right now. What's our total war score amount? Okay, the total war score amount is pretty much that 35%. We need to get up over 50% war score in order to make it mathematically impossible for them to win this. So we have like 39 right now. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty solid. We're at almost 50 war score, so it's almost mathematically impossible for them to win now. We have a new diplomacy perk available, and we should definitely think about taking that. What is this? It's very foggy in that. Okay. We'll respect the dead. That's fine. And we'll take Ducal Conquest. That's our only real option. Fantastic. So down we go. Ticking war score is looking good. Yeah, ticking war score is almost offsetting what they have occupied. Almost. Not quite. But we'll delegate some payments. I don't really care about our cash right now. A bearer of the Emperor's Mace successor has been found, so we should definitely do something with that. Nasir, skill 13. Okay. Here he is, and we will put him on in there. So next up, I want to check to see... Yep, we cannot restore our accolades at this time. Okay. Do we want to work off some stress? Yes, we do. That'll be fine. Johan won the challenge, but it really doesn't matter. Okay. So they're sieging a number of locations. They do have this band right up over here. I'm going to station besiegers, and we're going to see if we can chase them down. So that'll be good. Nope, finish that siege. There you go. Now head down here. So we're just looking to gain maybe a little bit of battle war score from that. Yeah, we got 1% battle war score from it. I like it. So now these guys should probably go try to find where the primary enemy army is. They're embarking down over here. And I want to know where they're going to go. Are they coming up to try to take back this area? I don't think so. Let's go embark ourselves. Yeah, they're heading off this way. Well, I want these guys to head down here. We're at 62 war score at this point. It's mathematically impossible for them to win this. Actually, hang on. They're coming back. I would really like for them to disembark up over here. Which is exactly what they're doing. Go up there. Excellent. So this is looking pretty decent. They're only at 14 occupation right now, but we're going to come up here and attempt to catch this force. That is going to be a very important thing for us. They are running away. They're attempting to outrun us, but they're not going to succeed. We're going to catch them here, at least part of them. The majority of that force. Okay, looks good. So that's going to stack wipe, no doubt about that. And now he's going to come back in over here. That's foolish, but whatever. We'll allow it. We're hopping down over this way and starting these sieges. Perfect. We actually just captured him. He was in that last army. War's over. I didn't even realize he was there. Beautiful. We'll enforce those demands and disband these troops. Okay, so that is magnificent. Next up is going to be the Ashari populists. They're now too weak. So that looks good. I don't think there's any problem here. Wonderful. We managed to get this entire area consolidated. I was planning to attack Wallachia and Levada this episode, but, I mean, we had to deal with a rebellion, so, you know, that's fine. We'll get them taken care of next time. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.